I could hear my cell phone ringing, but it was still early and I wanted to catch more sleep. But it just wouldn't stop ringing and was too far away for me to turn off without getting out of bed. So reluctantly I got up and answered it. I was glad I did because it was Luke. Although we had never dated, I had never felt closer to a man. "Hi Jess," he said, and I immediately felt my happiness level go up another notch. "Could you do me a favor and go into the bathroom and look straight at the mirror and take your phone with you?" I thought this was a strange request but complied and walked sleepily into the ensuite bathroom. I stared at the bathroom mirror and waited for Luke to speak. "David's back," he said, and I immediately felt the fog lift from my head. In the mirror staring back at me was a boy/girl, still slightly more boy than girl, but undoubtedly feminine looking. My hair was now shoulder length and done in a pageboy style. My face looked softer and I had clearly had operations on my nose and lips to make me look more girly. However, I still recognized my former self in there somewhere, the 43-year-old man I thought I was. I looked down at the rest of my body and saw my legs were now also very smooth and feminine looking. I took a short breath and worked my way up my legs with trepidation, fearing the worst. However, I breathed a sigh of relief when I felt my manhood was still intact, although smaller than I remembered. I also had breasts, and though not large, I knew I needed to wear a bra. There was no getting away with the fact that I looked like a she-male. "Luke, what's happened to me and where am I?" and gasped as my voice now matched the new me. Luke started laughing and replied, "Well, Jessica, you are in Thailand, of course, waiting for the operation to make you a complete woman just like you have always wanted, or at least your family and friends now believe you have always wanted. Make the most of your penis because tomorrow, my dear, you will be having it replaced with a nice new vagina, and for good measure you will be having some breast implants fitted, because most men like a girl with a nice pair of tits and a few other nips and tucks to make you just that little bit more prettier." I started sobbing uncontrollably, and between tears the rest of the conversation went like this: "Me, why lookle, I have no desire to be a girl, what have you done to me?" "Luke, remember that office trip to see the hypnotist last year? Well, he is my best friend and I got him to hypnotize you into believing you wanted a sex change, and the changes you see now are a result of his work. You were completely compliant and had no idea this was being done to you. You family and friends were shocked, of course, but have now accepted the real you." "Me, but why have you done this, me? What have I ever done to you?" "Luke, you knew I liked Samantha and Emma. But every Christmas party you had to sit next to them and she had no time for me. I was jealous of you and decided to do something about it. Now I have no problem with you girls spending time together. Me, I am not and never will be a girl. Now that I am aware of what is going on, there is no way I will be having the operation tomorrow. Luke, this is where it gets fun. I wanted you to be aware of what was going on from now on. As part of your hypnotherapy, you cannot stop what is going to happen to you, but it will be the real you inside, fully aware of what is going on. When you wake up from your operation, your own thoughts and feelings will return once again, apart from 3 things. 1. You will never be able to tell anyone I was responsible. 2. You will never have the will to change back to being a man. And 3. You will be sexually attracted to men. To prove I am still in command of all your actions, I want you to go back into your bedroom, put on your full makeup and paint your toes/fingernails, and Skype me saying the words, 'I can't wait to have my new vagina and feel like a real girl.'" I hung up and said to myself that there is no way I am doing that, but found myself opening my vanity case. I couldn't stop myself applying foundation, eyeliner, mascara, and lipstick. I amazed myself at how expertly I did this. I then applied ruby red nail polish to my nails. Defeated, I booted up the computer and Skyped Luke, who was grinning with a self-satisfied look. "Luke, why hello Jessica, and don't you look pretty? Have you got something to say to me?" Me, although trying to fight it, I can't wait to have my new vagina and feel like a real girl. Luke, that's so sweet. You will make a very pretty girl. I have one final surprise for you. Samantha and Emma are your new best friends. They have been very supportive of your change and have traveled to Thailand to be with you for your big day. They should be knocking on your door in about 10 minutes so that you can enjoy your last night of being a partial man, although you won't be doing any manly things. You won't remember this, but you said you would not wear a dress or a skirt until your birth error was removed. So tonight you are going shopping for the outfit you will wear after your operation, and I want you to choose a sexy little black dress because all girls should have at least one in their wardrobe. So goodbye dear girl, and I look forward to seeing you when you get back, and I mean all of you, haha. That last comment sent a shiver down my spine. I knew I had no choice but to get changed red for Sam and Emma's arrival. I put on a pair of jeans and trainers just before the girls arrived. They hugged me and told me they were excited about tomorrow. I wanted to say, but I don't want to be girl, but all I could say was, I can't wait either. Luke was right, he still had complete control over me. We spent 3 hours shopping for the perfect outfit. Inwardly, I hated every moment, but the hypnosis meant I had to feign enjoyment. Although of course I wouldn't try on any of the clothes, I chose a strappy little black dress that went way above my knee. Luke would be pleased, matching black lace bra and panty set, black tights, and a pair of strappy 4-inch silver sandals. I was dreading having to wear this very girly outfit because it meant I was all woman. The next morning Samantha and Emma came to collect me for my operation. The hospital was on the other side of town and it took about 30 minutes by taxi. I was thinking about the enormity of what was about to happen and once again started sobbing. The two girls asked me what was wrong, and all I could say is that they were tears of happiness. They settled me into my room and then left me to my fate. The next time I with them would be with a vagina. The doctor came in and explained the procedure, but to be honest, I was in such a daze most of it went over my head. He then gave me an injection and I started to feel woozy before falling into a deep sleep. I woke up groggily in a private room. For a moment I wondered where I was, but then reality hit home. The doctor came in and said, "Congratulations young lady, you now have a functioning vagina," and cheekily added, "I'm sure you and your boyfriend will be very happy." He then pointed at my new dress hanging up and said, "I am sure you will look very pretty in that. Your friends will be here to collect you in 30 minutes, so you should put your pretty dress on ready for them." I felt sure he was trying to be nice and reassuring, but it just hit home that I was now a girl and would be forever. As he left the room, I also noticed the bulge in his trousers and couldn't help thinking what it would be like to have him inside my new vagina. Oh my God, did I really think that? Luke was right, I am now attracted to men. I got out of bed and walked over to the full-length mirror. I closed my eyes and took off my gown. On opening them, I saw a vision of womanhood. My new vagina looked totally weird, well, weird to me, and I suddenly felt so vulnerable. My tits were now 2 cup sizes bigger and could no longer be hidden, yet I was secretly pleased about his because I knew most men check out this area first. What was I thinking? Damn you, Luke, as I started crying again. As Samantha and Emma were due soon, I knew I had to get dressed. At first I thought about just putting on jeans and trainers again, but this would just lead to awkward questions. So reluctantly I put on my new bra and panties. I then slid my tights up my long smooth legs. I carefully placed my new little black dress onto my new body and slipped into my heels. I checked myself out in the mirror and I knew straight away that I was now a sexy woman and that men would want me. I also knew that with my new programming I wouldn't be able to resist the charms of a good-looking man, and it wouldn't be long before I would experience sex as a woman.